Boy, you look glum today. Oh, morning, Lucy. What are you doing up? I thought bats were nocturnal. Oh, well, I was hungry, but there's no fruit in the fridge. It's not that big of a deal, but there's just so much happening. Ugh, you're telling me if I can't get Link up this mountain, then we can't defeat Ganon. Not your gang, Lucy. I just meant life things. Life things? That's a lot of things. This whole year has felt like one horrible thing after another. I'm not sure I can take it any longer. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I feel like there's probably a Bible story that can help you. Huh? Did someone say Bible story? Avery's feeling overwhelmed by the world. I'm trying to finish me game, and if anyone asks, I am not the one who suggested Bible stories. I knew you secretly liked them, Lucy. Just help Avery so I can finish me game in peace. I'm always happy to reenact a Bible story. Avery, you're in luck because I have just what you need. You do? There's a character in the Bible who had one terrible thing after another happen to him. And it all started when his brothers sold him into slavery. Yikes, that is horrible. This is the story of Joseph. Oh, come on, I moved over to this chair for a reason. Joseph had a pretty good life to start. He was his dad's favorite, and he had a special gift. He could interpret dreams. Really? I once had a dream that I was being chased by a giant Dorito. Joseph also had a great relationship with God. It seems like everything was going right for him. But his brothers were very jealous. This jealousy made them decide to sell their brother into slavery, to be rid of him forever. Joseph ended up being a slave for a man named Potiphar in Egypt. Now things weren't great, but Joseph was a hard worker, and Potiphar liked him. So it seemed like Joseph's story might end all right after all. And that's when things got bad again. Oh, Joseph! Josie! Aren't you going to admire how wonderful I am? I'm busy working. But I'm the most fabulous woman around. How about a lunch break at a nice restaurant with just the two of us? No, ma'am, that wouldn't be kind to your husband. You know, Potiphar. Well, fine. If you won't love me, then I'll make sure you get put in jail. Wait, what? And so Joseph was put in jail. Seriously? Can't I catch a break? Yeah, this Joseph guy keeps having one terrible thing after another happen to him. And he got put in jail all because he was doing the right thing. That's not fair. Life is unfair like that sometimes. And yeah, it feels horrible. But remember, Joseph also had a good relationship with God. Do you think God left Joseph just because he was stuck in jail? I feel like this is a trick question. God doesn't have a cell phone. At least, I don't think he does. I don't know the answer to that. But I do know that God is always with us, in the good times and the bad. When things get difficult and overwhelming, it's important that we lean on God to guide us through. He might not give us the answers we want, but He will be there. He is here for us now, just as He was there for Joseph in prison. And Joseph's story isn't over yet. Remember when I said he could interpret dreams? Yeah. While he was in jail, Joseph began to interpret dreams of the people in jail with him. News of his special gift spread all the way up to the head of Egypt, the Pharaoh. Pharaoh was having awful dreams, and so he called on Joseph to help him figure out these dreams. Oh, it's horrible! Absolutely horrible! Oh, Joseph, what do my dreams mean? Do you want the good news or the bad news? Oh, what's the difference? Well, your dreams are letting you know that Egypt will go through a long famine. There won't be any food to eat. No! We shall all starve!
saying we won't starve, and you're giving us good news and a plan, even though you've been in slavery here and put in jail?
Pharaoh, God gave me a gift to interpret dreams. I used the gift He has given me to help anyone I can. And this is how we can help all of Egypt.
You are fantastic! You don't belong in jail. From now on, you are going to help me run all of Egypt to prepare for this famine.
Wait, so he went from being in jail to being one of the most powerful people in all of Egypt? That's amazing! It sure was. It was during one of Egypt's worst times of famine that allowed Joseph to have something good happen to him, all because he used his gift and trusted that God was there with him no matter what happened. Joe, all's well that ends well for Joseph, but what about his brothers? Oh, I hope they got what was coming to them. Now, Lucy, being vengeful is not the right moral way. Maybe not, but it's the Lucy way. It's a good thing this is Joseph's story and not yours. Joseph's brothers came to Egypt, searching for food. And despite all of the awful things that had happened, Joseph was still kind and forgave them. Wasn't he angry? I mean, he got thrown into slavery and jailed because of them. I'm sure he was angry at the beginning. Joseph was human. He was probably very hurt and upset. But if I'm following this story correctly, Joseph realized that it's better to let go of those hurt emotions. Listening to God is what helped Joseph become a leader in Egypt. And Joseph realized that forgiving his brothers was better than being angry at them forever. You got it, Avery. Letting go of anger isn't easy. Joseph had a long time to let go of his anger. It's great to see the small moments and the whole story to understand how God was with Joseph. This Bible story did make me feel better. Stories on the news might be upsetting, but I know that God is with me at every step of the way. And He'll be with me as I go to the grocery store to get some fresh fruit. Woo! So, who's going to tell him the grocery store doesn't open for another hour? I guess I will. Yes! Back to me game!